Hey, buddy, welcome to Stumpt. This is Ash and Joe, Matt, Price, and Jasmine.
Hello.
We're checking out Death Must Die. And I say we're checking out. I'm showing it to the rest of these nerds
Ash
because
is forcing us to watch this.
I'm very addicted to this game.
Saying that like
I'm not. It's just because...
I'm very hyped on this. Like,
eager.
I'm very eager on this game. This game, for anyone that's not familiar with this game is a lot like Vampire Survivors meets Hades meets Diablo 2.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
It is. When you first, I'm going to try my best to not spoil too much. When you first start this game, you start as this character, and so I'm just going to get into it and show you what it's like.
You're not going to show us the other characters.
I am, but first I'm going to show you essentially how the game works when you first start playing and how it dramatically differs once you die and level up a little bit.
This looks a lot like Diablo.
So. You run around the world and you auto attack. You can, if you want to, I can turn off auto attack and just actually hack and slash if I wanted to.
Oh, this looks totally like my kind of game already.
So then, in a very Hades type way, you get gods that talk to you and they offer you things. The character that I'm playing, you can see as I hover over these that on the left-hand side, it's saying that it's an attack or a dash or a cast. And that this character that I'm playing can hold, for example, 4 powers, but only like 2 strikes or 2 casts.
So there's your builds, or like your classes.
That's what the different characters, what they mostly differ with.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm going to just choose a basic, I'll choose a cast because that looks different right away. So now you can see some stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'm going to turn auto attack back on because that's how I prefer to play. Like Vampire Survivors.
Totally.
Anyway, so I'm just going to quickly kind of show what it's like, and I'm going to intentionally die because
Because you want to show what death means.
I want to show what an upgraded character actually looks like.
But how many skeletons have you kissed, Ash? That's the most important part.
That is very important.
I can actually look at the achievements once we die, and I'm pretty
You get
sure
to actually kiss them?
it's well over 1,000 that I've murdered, and that's what I'm going to call kissing.
I said
kissing with my
kiss,
sword.
not
I
kill.
kissed him with my sword, Anna. All right.
I was like, killing skeletons is not what I was talking about at all.
And we need to make our own game. That's
Where
this,
you
but
just-
you just
But
kiss
it's all
them.
smooching.
It's a Vampire Survivors but it's kissing instead of killing.
Yeah,
I mean,
it could be like
that
a
sounds
reality, like The Bachelorette, and you're fighting off waves of people that just want to kiss you.
Oh my god.
And then at the end, you have to give one of them your rose.
Hold on. TM. This is our idea. No one has ever heard of it before. If you steal it and I find out, I will come and find you.
There's a date on this video.
Or just add me to the game. Like, literally, I'm a romance writer. I'll write it for you.
Look, we'll just
Ash,
do
what is
that.
this?
Lady Justice.
So this is Lady Justice. She's offering me, these are only powers, which are kind of like, a little bit like passives.
Okay.
But usually they have some damage associated with them. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Like, whenever I get hit, there's a chance that they'll get hit back, and I'll get some healing based on that. It's interesting.
Jazz, when you said justice, I heard chestus. I was like, oh,
Lady
okay. I mean,
Justice?
she does have some
Anna.
nice chests.
Anna.
And then I was like, oh, it's justice.
This is such
It's
Anna
justice.
brain right now.
Listen, we were talking about
Exactly.
smooching, okay?
Yeah,
What do you expect from me?
We were not talking about smooching.
Yeah,
I was getting on board.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Look, okay, so Edda,
Yeah.
you fight through the levels. You have to fight waves of, suitors.
Ways of suitors, yeah.
Because this is a reality TV show that we are creating.
I love it. I love it.
Are we going to call it vampire suitors instead of survivors?
Yes, 100%. TM.
TM.
And let's see. So there's going to be obviously bosses, and they're like the more...
The harder ones to
They're the
smooch?
harder ones. They're the hardest to smooch. They're a little bit more, teasy, flirty.
Oh, she's cute. What you got here?
So she's the goddess of cold. I can make some frost zones, or let's see here, just some basic passives. I'll go for the frost zones.
Cool. All right, Jazzy, you're talking about the smooch game.
And then smooch game. Obviously, we have to give somebody our rose at the end of the level.
Yeah.
That's the end of a level, is like actually getting to the final.
Could the gods, the ones that are giving us the power-ups, be like the actual bachelor or bachelorettes that are
be
like
them, it could
trying
be
to
the host
vie
of the
for
show.
love?
Be the host of the show.
The
could be
host of the
some
show is
producers.
obviously the producers and the host of the
final-
show are the final bosses.
Yeah.
No, the host has got to be the one helping you along the way. You know.
Yeah, but then the twist, Ryan Seacrest is actually the evil one.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Gotcha.
And then, they're obviously giving you power-ups to help you win the game. And then at the very, very end, after everybody's been eliminated, you have the final rose.
Nice.
And you give it to your favorite.
Oh my gosh, we're geniuses,
We're
y'all.
geniuses.
I can't wait to make this
Ash,
game.
how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm barely paying attention to what you guys are
No, it's
talking
great.
about.
I love this
is
game.
great.
Looks very cool. It looks very
So,
much to be my kind of game.
Just a moment ago, I did pick up one thing I have not shown about this game yet. Is there's an inventory system.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
exactly like
I
Diablo.
just picked up this.
Did it auto-equip? Is that what happened?
It auto-equipped it.
Got
So
it.
I'll talk about that a lot more once I die, which will be very momentarily, because in a moment, I think it's around the 4
About to
minute
get
mark,
overwhelmed.
a big wave of slimes comes in, and if you are not prepared, which this character is not prepared,
Gotcha.
you're gonna die.
He didn't play the game correctly, and then he got eliminated.
It's a limit date.
Oh, look how cute they are!
Oh, cute.
They're adorable.
These are fates. They always offer you, I think
Oh,
it's
it's the three
passives.
fates. It's the three fates.
Let's go. So crits or more drops or more life. I'll just go
crits.
for crits.
So then, y'all, if you get a high score on the level, I think that should be, then you get the offer to be in like one of the like follow-up seasons, the spin-off seasons. You know,
100%. Yeah.
so that's like the new game plus. That's if you
Yeah.
if you crush a level.
Yeah.
There's another thing. We got a different ring. What the other ring do
And-
for us?
Oh,
That's
and
stuff.
the different zones could be different types of reality show.
Or it could be like different date areas, like
Yeah.
one's the beach or
Okay.
one's a fancy restaurant.
Yeah, yeah.
Slimes
yeah.
are about to happen. This is very similar to Vamp Survivors when like those
Oh,
plants
the wall
surround
comes in?
you.
Yeah.
And you're not prepared for this?
Oh,
You look
Maybe,
prepared.
maybe Ash is. Yeah.
Oh.
That's a lot of them.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nah, you got it.
You
Look
got
at this.
Ash.
Your Blades of Doom
just
have got
keep,
it.
just keep dodging.
Keep dodging.
Just keep hiding
Keep
them.
ducking.
Yeah.
Keep
This is
getting
very
the
much
XP.
like Death.
Just
I'm pretty good.
Ash is gonna try and die here
I'm
because you
probably
could
gonna try
totally
to die.
survive this. You could totally survive
I
this.
probably could. I don't care. You know what? We'll do this because it looks cool.
Oh, Kratos.
But I'll just go ahead and get myself killed because I do want to show how this game differs. Once you play,
you can't get yourself dead. You're too powerful. There you go.
death.
Death must die, though, right?
Death must die. You're trying to kill death.
Gotcha.
Oh, we're not courting her.
So
Yeah.
Maybe both.
once you play a certain amount of rounds, you start unlocking characters just automatically. You don't have to win or anything. You just have to die a few times.
Start showing up.
They just
Ooh,
start showing
campfire.
up. And so campfire is how you change characters.
Excuse me, this bowman? The
Do we
lady
wanna
with
be-
daggers?
The bowman's pretty good. I haven't played much of the assassin lady. I was going to switch to
Maris.
her.
Oh.
Tag yourself.
All right.
Or we could switch to Bowman. Bowman's pretty good too. You know what? Let's switch to Bowman.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta
Okay.
be honest. I think I'm this guy. You know.
So
Yeah,
let's,
I do notice when you're strutting around the Stumpt office not wearing a shirt, flexing all the time.
let's
I
do a quick
would, but I think that's a
thing.
sexual harassment lawsuit. You know.
If I
It's
switch back
inappropriate.
to this guy, you can see he was only wearing a couple things. They were gray. They were common. You can see there's different uniquenesses: blue, green, mythic, whatever, and they do a lot. More expert offers, being able to have 3 alterations, which is like your rerolls and stuff like that. Get more legendary offers, have your strike durations increase, movement speed, and this one also makes all enemies 30% slower around you as well. These, more than anything else, I'll quickly show off the other thing that you unlock as you play more, is this looks like the regular kind of roguelike permanent progression system.
Yeah.
And to me, it's the equipment that's the permanent roguelike progression. Because the equipment you keep even if you die.
And then
so
you
I
can
have-
equip it again in the future.
And then you can equip it again and get your perfect build and have a build that's kind of like, okay, this is going to be a build that's about summons, or this is going to be a build that's about like having enemies around me move slower.
Gotcha. That's cool.
So I'm going to quickly steal some of my mythics from this person. Boom.
You could just take their clothes?
Yeah, we all share here in the dungeons.
Yeah.
Oh,
everyone
yeah,
shares
yeah,
clothes.
yeah.
Yeah, don't you know?
I like those booties.
We're gonna equip some of these things. Boom.
Ashley's
and
taking
boom.
all your fancy jewelry.
And
How
we'll just
dare.
put all that stuff away. There we go. All right. So now with
Look at
this
that little guy. Hold on. Look at the shopkeeper.
Oh yeah, the shopkeeper's
I
cute.
didn't even notice him. Look at him.
Oh, Utini!
And then shopkeeper, again, just random stuff. May not. Ooh, he actually has a bow for me, which I will buy.
I like how you're like, he's just got nothing. Oh, a bow?
I love the 100% Diablo thievery. Like,
Yeah.
There's the.
it's a
Vibes. They're
gorgeous
called
UI.
vibes.
The vibes.
So there you go.
okay.
I've smooched 500 skeletons with that character previously. Anna.
I love that.
He looks like he
More.
smooches a lot of skeletons.
Yeah.
Gotta get into
More
the
smooching.
fourth.
The
Gotta get.
other quick thing that I'll say about this game before I start this next run is I find the gameplay to be really, really good. I find the story and lore building to be a little strange because the way that characters talk seems intentionally silly and not serious.
I mean, this.
Your sis
yeah.
told me I'm Nixie. Cool.
Cool.
Like some of the
Cool.
characters just straight up talking like leet speak or just like as if they're texting each
Oh,
other.
gotcha. Well, maybe you're inside of a game.
And so, like, that's part of it. I think the deeper lore building is you do genuinely find item drops, and the item drops sometimes are these, like, library books that then you can't sell or get rid of, so they just become part of the lore. Anyway,
Gotta do the research.
that's my only, like, gripe about this game is, like, I feel like the actual story building could be a little bit better.
Whoa.
Anyway,
Heck
so let's try to get a big build with this character.
So chilly down here.
Summer.
Okay, so now you can see on the side I could re-roll or I could alter. Alter means
Okay.
I can pick a completely different god if I don't want powers from this god. But this god's cool. Dash or cat. You know what? Let's go for some casting. Oh, worth mentioning as well. This guy, he has more strikes and casts, but does not have as much powers as that first character we were playing.
Gotcha. So now,
So-
what is new because you died? Or is that just you wanted to show us the powerful stuff?
I kind of just wanted to show you how you start the game and how it builds because it took me like kind of like 10 deaths before I kind of like understood what was cool. I really like death. Death might be my favorite powers to get because cursed. You know what? Yeah,
Excuse me, this is the daughter of death, not death.
fair.
Yeah.
Anyway, and so with him, like he by default shoots 1 arrows, and then every third shot he shoots 3, and then death increases a projectile.
Yeah, that's like 4, yeah.
And then if we find those fate gals, they have a cool one called Gemini that like essentially doubles your projectiles, so you can build up quite a lot.
Yeah, 4 and 8.
Whenever an enemy hits, so that's kind of what we had before. Cast areas are larger. We have that, so sure.
Cool.
Okay. And so with this, like I'm dashing, and every once in a while when I dash, you can see like a frost nova happening, and that's not off of, like we haven't even seen the ice god lately. But that's because I do feel like as you find more and more mythics in this game, you keep on finding more and more cool things that genuinely just give you a passive ability to trigger some abilities. So like this amulet has a chance to trigger a frost nova when I dash.
Very cool. No, I think I want to play this game. It looks really neat. And so this part's very Hades, where you get like the randomized god essentially.
Yeah, and just this is cool, but I don't really feel like a passive. I'm gonna re-roll and see if I can get. I guess we'll just increase that. Fine.
Heck yeah, larger area always.
Okay. So runs of this game take 20 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Survive the
Survive to 20. At fixed moments, you're going to fight little mini bosses throughout the level, and then once you beat a game, then you unlock Act 2, which is essentially a different level. You don't just continue into Act 2, you just have the ability to select a different level.
Gotcha.
And this is still early access, so...
It looks really polished.
It does.
They just dropped the Act 2 major update, which they also, this Ranger, I believe, was one of the characters in that update as well. Flare. You know what? Let's get a summon.
Let's do it.
So I believe it's the assassin lady, or maybe the caster lady. One of them, I think it's the assassin lady. She has the ability to hold like 5 summons, so she can just like full on be like necromancer build, like just have tons and tons of dudes following you around. And you can find a lot of cool passive to go along with the character specific, like what they're best at. So there's passives that make like all summons do X amount more damage and stuff like that.
Right. I'm
Also
just
worth
loving it's so much like Diablo 2.
What is kind of different, in my opinion, to other Survivor likes is you don't take damage from running into an enemy. You can run into enemies all you want.
That's nice.
It's just the red zones, them attacking, that hurts you. I'll get Divine Shield because it's a helpful one.
Oh, cool.
Basically, I can take 1 free hit.
And then I
It's
assume
always
it
nice to get
slowly
one free hit.
recharges.
All right.
Yeah,
At this
like-
point, I want more aggressive stuff, so I'm going to choose Alteration, re-roll into a different god, and I could leave a trail of fire, or whenever you kill a number of burning enemies, they have a chance to explode. Do I have other fire stuff? Meteor Shower and Fire Elementals? Sure. Okay.
Oh, is that little guy? Is it like a little fox or something?
Yeah, so that's my summon.
Oh.
Fire Elementals.
Cute. Look at him go.
I'll admit, I'm not feeling particularly strong on this particular run yet, so we'll see how I do with the slimes, but...
You just gotta believe in yourself.
Right?
You can do it.
You can do it if you really try.
You can do it if you really try.
Yeah, it's true. The song
Spread
taught me.
your wings.
Learn
Summons
to
deal more
fly.
damage. Here we go. Whoa.
Ash, you just really gotta believe in yourself, okay?
We'll do that.
Yeah, just do it. So I believe in
Allegra's
you.
window.
What?
I said Allegra's window. Y'all know.
Okay.
We've had this conversation.
We've had
Yeah.
this conversation before.
Okay. I'm gonna get trapped here in a second.
Oh,
Don't get trapped.
the deaths.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Specters.
Don't do it. Seer.
That's me. Me shooting out my phasms or whatever.
I was going to say.
Oh.
You gotta be careful when you're
worrisome.
shooting those phasms out, you know?
True. Marley and Marley.
Oh.
All right. Here comes the slimes.
They're Marley and Marley. Oh. I love Marley and Marley.
They're great. Adept elementals.
Yeah, essentially makes them.
Oh no, that fox is
epic.
on fire!
He's a
Firefox?
fire
That's what they're
elemental.
doing.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, I thought
Remember
he was.
Firefox? That browser is so good.
Yeah.
They're Vulpix.
It's still a very popular browser, Anna. Remember that?
Is it? I don't know. I don't use it anymore.
Probably number 3.
I usually occasionally, whenever Chrome decides to shit the bed,
Yeah, that's true.
because there's certain websites that just don't support Chrome, and it's surprising to me.
No, for sure. For sure.
Look at you survive these slimes, Ash. I
Yeah.
remember when Ash was telling me about this game, he's like, I can't get past the slimes. I always die at the slimes. And now look at
Kathy
you.
just mocking you. Oh,
I'm
I
allowed
can't
to.
get past the slime.
I'm allowed to.
Oh, man. You need to be. You have to be nice to Ash for 20 minutes.
You do.
Okay. Shit. Okay, well, while I'm being nice to Ash,
reverse
I want to
card.
continue to think about my my bullet survivor.
Game's not being very nice to
You're
me. I really
kissing
wanted.
heaven.
Vampire Suitors, Jazz.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yes, that's what I said earlier. And
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
is.
that is a perfect name. And that's what we're calling it.
Okay. We should
But if
we
it's
should
vampire
copyright
suitors,
this
there
right now.
can't, there
I've
can't
already
be
TM'd
vampires
it.
in it.
What?
There's no
Well,
vampires.
there's no vampires and vampire survivors anyway, so
No,
We
that's
can
what I'm
actually
saying.
have vampires in
Oh,
this
okay.
one.
So then
We're
you
on
need
the
to name
same-
it something else.
Oh.
Slug suitors or something like that. And then you just don't have slugs.
I'll think of something.
Hydra,
Look at that guy.
mummies, Frankensteins.
No, too many mummies.
Too many mummies, is that what it's going to be called?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where my brother and I came up with too many mummies, and I just say it. We say it all the time. Too many mummies.
Was
Not
it
enough.
after you watched
Not
Mummies
enough.
Alive?
Probably. I
probably.
have no idea. I have no idea. You just got too many mummies.
Okay, ghosts. Too many ghosts. Ghost suitors.
You know what? Give me that.
Listen, we're gonna workshop it.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
if
Make it work.
we have to go with vampire suitors,
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
but if we want to not have vampire in the title, then we're gonna have to think of something equally as clever.
It's going to be tough.
Because I feel like vampire suitors, like, you're like, I see what you're doing, right? Like, people are gonna look at that title of that game and be like,
That's
oh,
true.
it's a vampire survivor but kissing.
Fangs.
That's true. It does.
Fangs?
Fangs?
Something with fangs.
Okay. I get what you can make that sexy.
But like, I think wouldn't just marketing wise it be good to be like, oh, it's a Vampire Survivors but kissing?
No,
Yeah,
I get it. If
yeah.
that's what you want it to be, if you want to like
Yeah.
kind of make it clear like this is a parody game, then yeah, Vampire Suitors for sure.
I mean, it's not a parody game. Kissing is serious business.
Yeah.
But it's
But, like, in the same way that, like,
Vampire Survivors directly.
I don't know, like
Yeah.
Deep Rock Survivor, for example. It's like they wanted you to know this is a Survivor like, and I feel like it worked for them.
Right.
Let's see here. Let's go.
It's just that the vampire part informs what the nature of the game is.
We could call it something survivors, right? Since we want the nature of it to be, but we could call it like
Smooch Survivors or something.
Smooch survivors, kissing survivors.
what's like a really hot like reality TV show, but with monsters be called?
Monster Fuckers Anonymous.
I feel like Steam might have issue with you putting.
No,
that
no. Steam allows a lot of porn.
Survivor
I mean, you're not
Manor.
wrong. All right. First boss with a health bar, I believe.
Like the thing is one of the most popular reality shows is Survivor, so calling it Survivor
Yeah,
Survivors
this
would be kind of hilarious.
Survivors.
Ooh, that's pretty solid, honestly. TM.
Monster
but
House
you-
Survivors
Oh man, but
But,
that's
like-
asking for a lawsuit for sure.
with Monster House.
No, Survivors.
Yeah.
Oh, Survivors.
Survivors also doesn't give you the feel of like this is about romance. And
What about
smooching.
real survivors?
Oh, what about like
reality show.
cryptid survivors?
Okay.
Still doesn't
Something
give
down
me
there.
that. It still doesn't give me that smooching quality.
Okay, well let's find something that goes with cryptid. Cryptid cuties.
We gotta look up reality show names. Price. I'm assuming they just live in your brain.
There's plenty. I'm trying to think of them. You know, there aren't a lot. Like you get Survivor Island, but that's probably an actual thing. But there's so
Well,
many that
well,
end with
there's-
Island.
Love is cryptid.
There is Love Island.
Love Survivor is not a bad one.
Love Survivor Island. Survive Love Island.
Survive Love Island. Okay, except Love Island is a show, so you can't.
I know,
do
and
that.
so is Survivor. So we combine both of them.
But we could call it Love Island.
Yeah.
Survive Love Island. Because
Love Survivor Island.
Oh man,
Just
surviving
rearrange.
Lovers Island.
Sex Island Survivor.
It sounds like a program. I'm so sorry, developers and Ash, for us
Yeah.
completely going off the rails on your game.
It's
I'm
what happens
so
when
sorry.
you put a sexy elf character in here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
it's their fault for putting so many sexy skeletons in this game.
So many.
So many.
Look at them all.
Oh my gosh. Your
Okay, well,
senses
okay.
sharpened. Was that
We'll
like a
fig-
temporary buff?
So
We'll figure
all
out
of-
the name.
All of these buffs here, if you see it glowing above my head, which is movement speed, that's temporary. Everything else is
Okay.
permanent. And so you want to run around and touch as many of those yellow dots that you see on the mini compass as you
Oh,
can
okay.
I did
find.
not even notice the minimap. Okay.
And then I think it's in here. It shows me all the permanent things on the side there. Gain
Oh, cool.
strike
That
damage.
is very Hades, yeah.
So you're almost full on your slots.
Oh, on this? I've got some space. Passives I can have unlimited, but yeah, the other stuff I've only got a few.
Okay, so who's our protagonist in this situation, or do we actually have like multiple?
You get to you have multiple
character select.
Yeah, character select. Okay, like every Vampire Survivor. Yeah.
So we're gonna
have to
like,
unlock them.
We're gonna have like 5 classes,
and the class differences would be like your personality, like what kind of a role do you fall into
for
on the
sure.
show.
There's the himbo that's just all up close.
There's like the sneaky one, the one that's like starting crap behind the scenes.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here
that's
to
the
win.
Drama Llama.
Exactly, the Drama Llama.
Oh my
there
God.
we go.
Okay, we gotta write all this stuff down.
Also randomly a llama too.
Yeah, it is a llama.
Because llamas spit, so if they spit, they can smooch.
Yeah.
The wine mom should be a character.
Oh my God.
The wine mom is just a vampire.
That could be the vampire for sure.
Yeah.
If you can spit, you can smooch.
No.
Yeah, do you love that tagline? Put that on the box.
Oh my gosh. I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to smooch.
Yes, give me Gemini.
Okay, so the wine mom is obviously just a vampire.
It's it's Dimitrescu, but like
yeah, a little Karen.
Little Karen is the name.
No, but just in attitude.
In attitude, yeah.
Gotcha.
We need to have a Mothman.
Mothman?
Wait, okay, hold on. We need to back up. So I'm still going with vampire suitors because that's still the best name that we have.
Yeah.
And it directly tells us what we're playing. A vampire like with smooching.
Yeah.
So are the characters going to be that you choose from cryptids, or is it going to be that we get powers from the cryptids because we're romancing the cryptids?
We're getting powers from the cryptids.
I like that. I like that we're romancing the cryptids, and that's what like your little bonuses are for.
Yeah, if we were basing it off this game style, which is Hades Vampire Survivors, then whoever you're romancing in the quote-unquote game, you would be bestowed those powers.
Yeah. For sure.
What if you had to vote out some of the gods?
Yes.
Some of the cryptids, it's like if you're taking one, like you can only have so many available, so then you have to like also like trim them out.
Oh my God! Instead of choosing powers, you vote a power off, and then you're left with it.
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing, but backwards slightly.
But then you also get to increase your relationship with a different god because you went on a date.
Would it work like the reroll system in this game? It's just like this god's not. This god's being voted off, so I'm re-rolling.
Kind of. That's how you boost other ones. Is you got to get rid of,
Yeah.
No, I think instead of instead of 3, or maybe you would just 2. We'd have 3 choices, and you would vote off 2 cryptids.
Yeah, and that brings you closer to the end, and it's all about finding the strongest connection.
Okay, so we've got this. Now we just need a game designer to come up with how that's going to be balanced.
Again, TM.
TM.
Okay, but is the daters, the suitors, not the suitors, but the bachelors or bachelorettes, are they going to be humans, or are they going to be like...
You mean the player character?
The player
are they going to be humans?
The player character, I think you should be able to choose.
So so they'll have one human, one llama.
Well, I think the drama llama is going to have to be our cryptid, right? Because those are the different types of people that you see in the reality show that you're dating. Right?
Okay.
Right.
But we should still have one human just as a starter, and then they're going to have one supernatural.
Human. Yeah. I think we can have you can play as a vampire or a different cryptid after you unlock with the human.
Maybe one's a medium, like they are more attracted to ghosts.
There's a lot of depth that can be gone into.
Yeah, maybe one's a cryptid hunter, so they're looking for Bigfoot.
This is so
they're looking for the Bigfoot in their life,
Yeah.
We're going too deep into this, and then
they're all humans. We can't have any supernatural ones. Okay, but we have the one human that's just regular. He just happens to fall into this world. He's been isekai.
I see what you're saying. So we have different. I like this. So we'd have different humans with different jobs, and that's how the difference in stats based on
So one's been isekai'd. He's just a regular dude.
I think they've all
been isekai.
Isekai,
because
yeah.
that's
Like,
who they
one's
are.
just a regular
They're
guy.
the bachelor. They're the bachelor or bachelorette, right?
Yeah, one's a medium, so they're more attracted to ghosts, but it doesn't mean that they're going to settle with ghosts, you know.
Yeah.
One's a
It just
cryptid
means-
hunter.
Yeah.
One's a Zach Bagans, like ghost.
It's just Zach Baggins. It's literally him.
But yeah, it's like one of those like
man.
paranormal hunters, like, you know, they're like a TV
ghost
presence.
hunters.
And then what would the last one be? Maybe like
Gravekeeper.
a gravekeeper?
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
Or mortician or something.
I feel like it's got to be somebody that doesn't believe in ghosts.
The skeptic?
Oh, the
Skeptic.
skeptic.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh, that's
scientist,
so
yeah.
brilliant.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, so you have the medium, the skeptic, the cryptid hunter,
And the wine mom.
the wine
No,
mom.
wine mom
the
is
wine mom's a
class.
character. It's a-
Wine
it's a
mom's a
god.
character.
Yeah.
The wine mom's a god.
We've come up
Yeah.
with such gold. No one takes
This really is
TM,
so
hold on,
good.
hold on. Everybody be quiet. TM.
TM.
Okay.
Seeking survivors. You know.
Seeking survivors.
Oh, Seeking Survivors is good. That's real good. That's good. Okay, everybody comment below.
TM.
Seeking Survivors or Vampire Suitors. Those are our best options. Or if you have a different title, let me know. TM. Once again, sorry to the developers and to Ash. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But I mean, this game looks like a lot of fun. All right.
Listen, this game has inspired another amazing game,
Yeah.
so you can't hate on that.
The thing is like I think these types of games, the Survivor likes, are really good for like listening to a podcast or doing something else while
100%.
you're doing it. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're having a podcast while we're watching this game be played.
I've played 10 hours of this game fully on my Steam Deck. It's a great Steam Deck game.
It's true. Ash had to stop his current game so we could watch him play another game.
Yep. It was still running.
Okay, so besides like the kissing skeletons and stuff like that, maybe some of like these mini bosses are like producers or cameramen that are getting in the way. Like these close-up shots that's happening.
Yeah.
Well, and sometimes in these shows there are like challenges.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're competing for a date, right? And you have to do something silly like
Yeah.
ride a horse or something, right? So that could be like the boss fights are like one of those things is happening. And so all of the suitors are like competing for you, and so you're having to like fight them off.
Yeah.
Something like that.
This
so-
aura could just be your charismatic aura.
The horse level is just like the cow level in Diablo.
Yes.
It's just a whole bunch of running horses everywhere.
Yes.
Exactly. Ooh, was that an item? What was that was
That
on the
was
ground?
a big chest, which is usually just always a level up like
an
this.
upgrade.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Your summons deal more damage. Passive. How much stuff do I have that's making cursed?
Cursed.
And what does Cursed do? Cursed enemies have a higher chance of dropping experience shards.
Ooh.
L2. Cursed. They take 66 damage, so it's almost like a poison.
Nice.
Oh, cool. It's a poison burst. Right.
How many summon? I only have the one summon. Mayhem whenever and only you gain permanent damage. That one can be good if you. I guess I'll go for that one. Okay. This build has been a little bit weird because I haven't necessarily found like a theme. It is working.
Sometimes basic attack boosting is really good in these games. And it's,
There's a lot of synergy builds you can build this game. Like we haven't even seen them. There's a god of lightning that has like a chain lightning thing.
I was
and
going to
you
say,
can
I bet that works really well because bouncing
God.
arrows.
Yeah. Yeah, it works very well with ranged characters.
Yeah, I really want to play this. I'm probably going to play some of this after we finish today.
Boom. Okay. Cast at a larger area. Let's do that. This guy
Heck yeah.
is all about cast, so like whenever you're getting a new character, kind of like look at like what they hold the most of and try to build a build that's like supports that. So this guy I'm gravitating mostly around casts. But I also, because he's a ranger, I am also gravitating towards getting him as many projectiles as I can. So he's shooting like 6 things now, I think.
So, do you think they got Isekai at a convention?
I don't. I mean, we don't even.
That's
you don't
the
even
only-
have to have the
I think they got
there.
isekai'd from a different reality TV show. Like they were on like Real Housewives and they got isekai'd.
It's like the
'Cause
back
it-
rooms.
Yeah.
They no-clipped into this other reality show.
God.
Oh my god, yes, and
Because-
like the back,
yeah.
you start in the back rooms.
Yeah, I do like the idea. Okay, here's how it goes. Like you said,
Okay,
Ash,
okay.
they're all from different reality shows. They got voted off, and when they went to leave, like off stage or whatever, you know,
They clipped.
they clipped through into this other reality show. They
Yeah,
just
yeah,
walked onto this new set.
And clearly, like, the Zach Baggins is just the one. He didn't get voted off of anything. He was on his own show, and he just clipped through.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
can have
not-
their other shows too. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
the
it's not-
Skeptic
it's-
could have
yeah.
like some kind of investigation show, just like the
Yeah.
Bag Zaggins, you know.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Oh
yes.
my god. I love it.
Zach
Bag
Baggins.
Zaggins. Bag
Bag
Zaggins.
Saggins.
Bag Zaggins.
I hate the saggins. No sagging.
Listen, it doesn't. It's too late. It's concrete.
Been done. What's with the gold one?
The gold one is kind of the mini boss of this. I'm trapped
I
in
see,
with
it's got a
shields
crown.
now.
Yeah. I gotcha.
And he can, in some characters, he can one hit you.
I
if you
bet.
get hit. Yeah.
It's nice that you get the red zone so you know where to dodge and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like you've got the timing down really well now.
Would the host be the squiggle monster from the back rooms?
No, the host is 100% just Ryan Seacrest.
It's
Okay.
just a straight up human,
Yeah.
or maybe it's like a puppet human, and
if
it's
he's
a
a
mannequin.
It's not a no, we're not. I have to be able to work on this game, so
So and just refusing Muppets.
Yeah.
no
yeah.
mannequins. No.
How about a clown?
I don't think we're going to get many people to play the game, honestly.
That's fair.
If it's
That's
got
fair.
a clown host.
That's fair.
That's why we need just a normal, man-shaped man
host.
as
Yeah,
the
man-shaped
host. Yeah.
man.
It's
Yeah.
it's a
know what's a
Freddy
man-shaped
Fazbear
man?
knockoff. Okay.
This is it's like a purgatory situation for that person.
And do you know what a man-shaped man is? A mannequin.
What? That, no. We're not doing that. I refuse.
Oh, man. Goodness me.
You know, give me one
Man-shaped
more
man.
reroll. Sure. We're about to get to the final
You're
boss.
at 18. Yeah, I was gonna say you're getting there, huh?
It's been a pretty good run. It's not a very like.
It's been a very productive run, Ash. I want you
Oh,
to know this.
we've done some
Yeah.
work for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you've been doing, but we've been working.
I feel like we don't need to take notes because we have the notes all here on this video.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
true.
Yeah.
This is a meeting that we've
Yeah.
recorded.
Yeah.
true.
Do you mind if I record this meeting, Ash, that we were having?
I'm sorry. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Again, TM.
TM.
We've already trademarked it.
goodness.
You can't take your backsies.
Can't
You
take
can't
it?
take
Nope.
it.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
That. So many arrows now.
Maybe like the skelly person in like Hades could be like
Oh,
an intern
no.
that's just helping run like errands and stuff.
No, the skeleton should
my
just be
God.
the host. Like one of the main
Oh, yeah,
skeletons.
yeah,
There you go.
It should just
There
be
you go.
a
Perfect.
skeleton host.
Yeah, man-shaped skeleton.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And then he'll make funny, and he'll just have the best puns
he'll
about
crack
skeletons in the
jokes.
closet.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah,
Crack
all of
jokes.
his jokes are going to be
Yes.
humorous. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Bone puns. Absolutely.
Did you just say all of his jokes are going to be humorous?
Yeah. And he'll be like,
I get it.
grow a spine. You know, it's gonna be so many
man.
bone puns that everyone's gonna love and hate him at the same time.
It's really gonna tug your funny bone.
Exactly. See?
My goodness.
Oh, that
Tip,
encounter surely rattled me.
Exactly. Now you're getting it.
I'm getting. I've always gotten it.
Man.
Yeah.
My goodness. Dragon Shrine. Okay.
There's a lot
Dragging
of
these nuts.
Okay.
a lot of shrines that offer like risk reward type offerings.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, I
got
can't see.
4
I
seconds
can't wait
left.
to see what
I
our cryptids
love
are going to
Mort.
be.
Mort is my favorite. From a visual standpoint.
You know what? Just make my summons do a bit more damage.
I feel like we should just have like a handful of gods to start with, just to like, or not
Yeah,
gods,
scope,
suitors.
Yeah.
Scope.
Yeah.
We gotta. Scope is important, so we're only gonna start with like. Maybe we'll start with the one main average human and have a couple of models to choose
Well-
from, and then like 4 or 5 gods.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's where it's like the size of the show, like the difficulties are like the network that you're on, sort of. So like the first zone would be like a VH1 from like the 2000s. And then maybe after that it'd be like Netflix kind of level. And then the next one would be like NBC or something like that. And so it's like that's your numbers because it's like, oh, you only got 20 minutes on this episode. But those ones on ABC, those could be an hour long, you know?
I'm just trying to think of like what suitors we could have just to start with. So we
Just
have
to start with.
the vampire.
Well, Wine Mom is great.
We already have them. We have Drama Llama, Wine Mom, Himbo.
Is the
I don't
himbo
know.
like a werewolf? No, we can't do that because that's very monster.
Well, no, the Wine Mom is like a were llama, and that's how you do the Drama Llama.
No, the
No,
drama
the
llama is
Wine
its
Mom
own
and the
thing.
Drama Llama are two different gods.
Yeah, they're two different gods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, the
and
Drama
then-
Llama is a were llama.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, it's a
werewolf. Oh my
were-llama.
god, yes.
Jazz, I need you to draw a were llama.
I will definitely get on that.
Also,
Yeah.
Jazz, you're doing all the art for this game. I'm so
That's
sorry.
fine. That's
Oh,
fine.
man.
I'm actually very excited about this.
So the Wine Mom is a vampire?
Yes,
Yes.
clearly.
Yeah.
We need to have a himbo. Maybe that's Bigfoot
There
Yeah.
you go. There you go.
Yeah.
No,
Squatch.
that could be like.
or Mothman.
Is there like?
Did you,
I don't know.
is that
I don't
it, Ash?
watch enough.
Did you just win?
I think so. I need to drop a bunch of crap real quick to pick up all of the good stuff that is on the floor.
Ash, did you win?
Right?
I'm so sorry, Ash.
I'm paying
to-
attention, but we're so in on like the best thing we've ever thought of.
Yeah. Okay. So,
There you go.
Price. I need you to give me different like archetypes.
Yeah, I will be watching
Okay.
some over the next couple of
Great.
forever. So I will certainly. I'll take some notes.
Next couple of forever.
Yeah,
The backstabber could be one of them.
Oh,
that's a good one.
that's Jack the Ripper.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Like just
right.
yeah.
So back to this game.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Everybody, meeting is done for today. Good work. We'll
work, good work.
we'll pick this up again tomorrow. Okay.
So after you beat the first level, you then get the ability to select the second level if you want to go there instead. But if you want to keep running the first level but maybe like get more rewards, you can choose to make the level more difficult. And you can see at the bottom, it's increasing the item rarity drops that you will get if you choose to make it more difficult.
Nice.
And I believe you get more of those kind of points to make it more difficult as you continue to win runs.
Cool.
Since I just won a run and I beat the final boss, I got some mythics. Let's see what they do. Increases my summon count.
Plus one summon count. That's
is
awesome.
super huge, particularly if I choose to play as...
I assume there's someone who can have like a huge golem or something, right?
I think it's Nixie. If I select you real quick and then go to... Is it R2? I can't look at her stuff at the moment. But I believe
R1?
she can hold...
If you go R2 and then go R1.
No, that just switches
Oh,
over
it
to the
switches
different
characters.
character. Anyway, I believe she can hold up to 5 summons by default, so wearing increased summon stuff for her would be pretty wild. And I actually think I
wise.
picked up a couple of things that increase summons. So that's the kind of builds that I'll continue to like try to do on some of these things.
Yeah.
Anyway, this game, I've been geeking out over it. I really, in particular, really geeking out over the way that the item system works. Because I feel like in most Survivors kind of games where they have items like this, you just lose those items once you die. Like they're meant to just be temporary. So the fact that the item system itself is kind of the permanent roguelike upgrade system in this game is the fun part for me. Anyway. That's been my geeking out over Death Must Die, and the rest of these nerds geeking out over some reality TV show game that I was half paying attention to.
TM.
TM. Don't steal it. I will find you.
My OC, do not steal.
Anyway, y'all, let us know if you've been playing Death Must Die, what you think of it, and worth noting, it is early access. They have a roadmap. They're planning on Act 3, and in Act 3, they're also planning on adding, what is it called in Hades, where like if you have 2 different gods kind of combo together their powers?
Yeah, duos.
Duo powers, yeah. They're basically going to add that kind of thing.
Heck yeah, I love that.
So, lot to look forward to on this one as well. Anyway, y'all, that's been me geeking out over this. Anyway, with that, we've been Stumped. I've been Astro Man, President Jasmine. We'll catch y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.